Guilty as charged. And this is where our producer, Lindsay, gives us a new guilty as charged question every week. And if we're guilty, we take a sip. Linz?
This is a good one. Are you guilty of reclining your airplane seat all the way back?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Drink up, Buttercup.
I will chug this.
Wow.
Yes.
Miss Good Person Rachel over here.
No, this is not a more. No. I will argue all day.
This is
no,
more.
Goodness.
I'm all fine with this.
You are probably the same person who doesn't use their blinker when they merge right in front of me.
It is how the seats are made. They were created to lean back.
Here's
and
the
guess
problem.
what? The
If
person
you lean back,
behind me,
everyone needs to lean back.
That's
It's a
What about
domino
if
effect.
my husband's 6'6" for people listening. What if he was behind you and he already doesn't have room? So like when you lean back, it's like
In
they're
his
laying
face.
in his lap.
what do you? I just got caught. I mean, what do you want me to say,
That's
Lindsay?
fine.
That
That's
I
fine.
would still do it, and Jordan would be
But
mad
do you
at
do
me?
it every flight?
And you know what, Lindsay? I don't even look at the person behind me. Is that how selfish I am? Maybe I need to
How
get
often?
more.
How
Maybe
often
I
do you
need to
lean
get
never
back?
thought
more.
about it until then.
It's just like 1 out of 3 times you're going full lean.
Guys, come here.
Is it a
Can we
slight
be
tilt?
realistic here? Hold on. The seat recliner on an airplane is this much. Burp.
Yeah, but
That's
when you're
what you
already
do.
in this
It's
torture
not like
chamber,
I'm laying in the lap of the person next to me.
every
I mean,
inch is like just
Are y'all
crushing
being
my
for
soul.
real right now?
Yeah.
I never thought about it till I married Jordan because I'm sure.
Hold on. You don't recline your seat back for
Not
courtesy.
unless if there's no one behind me, I absolutely will.
Anybody else not do it?
I don't do it.
You don't do it. What?
I give it like a little nudge.
He gives it a nudge.
A little nudge back.
Wow, y'all. I am a full-on book.
They're reading your book behind you. They're like, that's a good one. I love that one.
It's so
It's
funny.
fine.
Here's my thing, though. It reclines this much. It's not that much.
Every inch matters when you only have 14
Not
inches.
Southwest. Southwest is roomy. Maybe not for Jordan, but it's roomy. Now, I went on a Delta flight. They got those seats real close. Real close.
I just
and I was
feel like
wow.
it's not an 8-hour flight. You know, you're going to Boise. You'll be fine. Just keep your seat up.
Y'all, is that really a manners thing? Okay,
I
can
never
I say
thought
this?
about it
I
until
wait
later.
until it's my turn to deboard.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
That is a big pet peeve.
Y'all,
of mine.
I
agree.
You know what? And I judge those people because you know what I think? They don't fly a lot. They don't know. That's what I assume.
Unless there's like an emergency. I have thought sometimes like the people who looked really rushed, I'm kind of like, I wonder if there's something going on.
yeah, that's fair.
But for the people that you know
What a
are
good
to being
person you
annoying
are.
and they're just trying to like cut you, yeah, no.
Yeah. Or like, I appreciate when flight attendants come on. They're like, hey, there's a couple of people with like really close connections. Will you let them
Yes.
through? I'm like,
Yes.
Respect.
Go, girl, go, girl.
Agreed.
Or people verbalize it. I got a connection. I'll help you. Do you know what I did 2 weeks ago when we were flying back from Fort Myers? And I felt like such a great citizen and I loved every minute of it. So is this selfish because I got such joy out of it? Or is it not? You ready for this? Sit back. Here's a little story time with Rachel. We'll make it quick. So the flight lands, the plane we're supposed to board lands, right? And everyone's deboarding. And I see this lady and she's very like talking to the gate agent and she's kind of flustered and I'm like, what's going on? So of course I'm like, kind of listen. She left her cell phone on the plane. Now, you know, planes, they're very strict. You can't get back on. And she's telling them, this is where I was sitting. Will you please go check it? I know it's back there, you know. And then a guy comes out and it's like, we can't find it. And then the gate guy was like, we got to start boarding. Sorry. And she's like with her friends. And she's like, I don't have my phone, you know, all this. And I was like, Winston, I got to go help. He's like, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't know. But I like have this, like, I have to go help. So I went over to her and I was like, hi, ma'am. I'm so sorry I heard what happened. When I board, I will go look in your seat again. And if you give me like a cell phone number, I'll text you and let you know like if I found it or if I didn't.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you, yes. And I was like, but I wanted to so bad, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I will.
Well, it's a savior complex.
And y'all,
it's great.
I mean, this is it. So I board my kids and I'm like, I got to get back to 48C. And I found it. I found it. And I was like, oh my
What'd you do
gosh.
with it?
Oh, I went to the flight attendant. I was like, this is a phone from a lady out there. Can we get this out to her? And she was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. I was like, oh, my God. So I texted the number and I said, I found it with all these exclamation points. She like texted back crying emojis like, thank you. You just saved me so much time. All of this stuff, y'all.
Wow.
I know. And
That must have felt
then
good.
she said, do you have a Venmo?
No.
Yes, she did. And I said, please do not worry about it. Whatever you would pay me, go have a drink and
my
relax
goodness.
on vacation. And then she's texted back and she said, I genuinely want to like give
Do
you something
something.
because you did save me like a lot of like
Yeah.
my phone would have been gone. And George, I thought, not a few, sorry, I don't know why.
Well, I was going to say, did you give her my Venmo?
No,
At
but I
George?
thought, I did think, I have learned with the generosity point, I don't want to deprive someone of generosity. Because
Yes.
if I was in her position, I would
Don't block a
genuinely,
blessing, Rachel.
Yes, I was like, I would really want to like treat someone to like, and I like, can I please like do something for you? I would want to do that if I was in her position. So I gave her my Venmo and I said, you do not have to do this. But here it is. Because I was like, I don't want to, I told her no at first, and then she came back and was like, no, please. Yeah. And so she Venmoed me some money and said, please, like, have a great night. It was so
Wow.
sweet. Anyways.
What a great story.
It was, y'all. And
Southwest should feature you in their magazine.
Lean back.
Person of the year.
That's the lean back. So anyways, I did a good deed. So my lean back, I can lean back on at least 15 more flights because I did my good deed on an airline.
It's your jewel in your crown.
I want like Southwest magazine, Rachel's face on the
Y'all,
cover, the cell phone
Isn't
savior.
it fun to help
want
people
that.
though? When you're like, I
It
have
is.
the ability and like, I don't know if I can come through. Isn't that fun though? Does that give you a rush? Because Winston was
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
I would not even thought about that. He was like, I'm thinking about the kids and we're boarding. He was like, I didn't even like think about listening to other people's conversations.
Wow. And you're like, well, while you're being a great dad, I'm saving the universe. That's a beautiful story. Thank you
Isn't
for
that
that.
fun, though?
And that does make me feel better about you being a terrible person and leaning back your chair.
You're
so I think
welcome.
it balances
That's what
out.
I had to justify
It
it
all
with my great
balances
airline
out.
story that I felt
All comes out in the wash.
I do. I love it. Help people. Pass on the good
Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to get my cocktail with an expired drink coupon, and they're giving me some lip.
deed. No, they didn't. They
And then they
denied.
finally tell me, we haven't accepted physical coupons since January 31st. Now, well, it would have been good to get an email from you guys letting me know.
Did you try? And they said no.
I tried, and they said no.
Wow.
And now it shows up on your Southwest ticket. If you're like an A-list preferred,
Okay.
I'm not going to open up a credit card to get a free drink, but I had like 9 free drink coupons they send you because I fly a lot. No good anymore.
Shoot.
So
sorry, George.
shame on you, Southwest.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Don't. No, you're great, Southwest. We love you.